Welcome to today's news. You are watching Millennium News Hour and I am Tanziba Noreen. Here are the latest trending news stories from across the globe. Let's dive into today's top headlines. President Trump limits U.S. refugees to 7,500, prioritizes white South Africans. New York mayoral candidate Zohran Mamdani says Trump can't intimidate New York. We will fight back. Governor Hochul approves 378 new subway cars to modernize NYC Transit. Record rain floods New York, 2 dead, subways underwater. NASA denies Kardashian's moon landing doubts, highlights Artemis mission. Selena Gomez shares joy from her wedding by giving back to her community. Chinese President Xi Jinping invites Canada PM to China, meets Japan's new premier amid trade tensions. Hurricane Melissa kills over 45 in Caribbean, Haiti and Jamaica hardest hit. Pakistan and Afghanistan agree to maintain ceasefire after Istanbul talks. Over 700 killed in Tanzania election protests, opposition demands justice. Bangladesh cricket team suffer home whitewash after West Indies seal 3-0 T20 international victory. And Bangladesh women's cricket team to tour India for 2 series in December. You were listening to Headlines Now News in detail. President Donald Trump has set a historic low refugee cap of 7,500 for the 2026 fiscal year, the smallest since the 1980 Refugee Act. Refugees will undergo strict checks and need approval from the state and Homeland Security departments before entering the U.S. The Trump administration said priority will be given to white South Africans, citing alleged persecution and land confiscation in South Africa. Earlier this year, 59 white South Africans were admitted under a special refugee program. Trump claims these individuals face serious risks, though South Africa denies such claims. The U.S. has a long history of restrictive immigration policies, often targeting specific ethnic groups. The new cap represents a significant drop from the 125,000 refugees allowed under former President Joe Biden. Trump's decision also reinforces a June proclamation that allows denying entry to anyone seen as a threat to U.S. interests. Officials said the administration will continue monitoring refugee admissions closely and enforce the new limits immediately. New York mayoral candidate Zohran Mamdani said he would firmly stand against President Donald Trump's policies while staying open to work with him on affordability and cost of living issues. As the election approached, Mamdani outlined his plans to protect immigrants, strengthen housing, and lower rent costs across the city. He said New York would continue to be a sanctuary city and use courts to defend residents against federal immigration raids. Mamdani also promised to freeze rent on rent-stabilized units and speed up housing construction to make the city more affordable. While declining to show full confidence in Senate leader Chuck Schumer, he said his campaign was built on teamwork and progress, not political endorsements. Mamdani also criticized former Governor Andrew Cuomo, calling him a Trump-backed rival. If elected, Mamdani said he would hire experienced officials and remain ready to resist any federal action that harms New Yorkers. He pledged to fight for affordable housing and protect basic city services. Governor Kathy Hochul announced that the MTA approved the purchase of 378 new R268 subway cars to upgrade New York City's transit system. The new cars, built by Kawasaki Railcar Inc., will begin delivery in 2028 and be completed by 2030. They will replace the old R68 and R68A models that have served the city for decades. Hochul said the project showed her promise to make long-term investments in reliable and safe transportation. The R268 cars will include modern features such as security cameras, better lighting, clearer signs, and more accessible seating. MTA officials said these cars will also support new signal systems known as communication-based train control, allowing more trains to run smoothly and on time. The $1.5 billion project is part of the MTA's $68 billion capital plan and will improve service quality for millions of daily riders while supporting jobs and economic growth. New York City experienced record rainfall, killing 2 men in flooded basements and causing severe disruption. Heavy rain flooded streets, subway stations, and vehicles, while emergency teams worked to rescue trapped residents. A 39-year-old man was found unconscious in a Brooklyn basement and later died at the hospital. Another 43-year-old man was discovered in a flooded boiler room in northern Manhattan. Police are investigating both deaths. Central Park recorded 1.8 inches of rain, breaking a century-old record, while LaGuardia Airport measured nearly 2 inches. Flash flood warnings were issued for Brooklyn, Queens, and the Bronx, and thousands of flights were cancelled across the Northeast due to flooding and strong winds. Officials said the storm system had moved into New England, and while conditions are expected to improve, residents should remain alert. Authorities warned that sudden storms could continue and advised precautions to prevent further damage and loss of life in the coming days. We will be back after a short break. Till then, stay with us. This world continuously revolving around various events. Every minute, every second, something is happening somewhere around the globe, and you want to get connected to that event or to that specific moment. Here we come, Millennium News Hour, to get you connected with top USA and international trending news, which includes local news, political news, world news, business news, health and science-related news, entertainment news, sports news, and so on. Millennium News 24 is transmitted and available to be watched free for OLED TVs such as Sony, Samsung, LG, Roku TV, Amazon TV, and Apple TV, and also in all European countries and Australia available with Sky Network, Worldwide Jago TV, Radiant IPTV, Worldwide Jago BD Network, and Horizon Satellite globally. Stay connected with Millennium News Hour to get the world news on your feast. Welcome back to Millennium News Hour. NASA pushed back against Kim Kardashian after she questioned the 1969 moon landing on her reality show. The celebrity suggested the mission was a fake, citing videos she said featured Buzz Aldrin and raising doubts about photos, flags, and moon rocks. Acting NASA Administrator Sean Duffy responded on social media saying, "Yes, we have been to the moon 6 times. He highlighted the Artemis program led by President Trump and invited Kardashian to witness the upcoming moon mission at Kennedy Space Center. Kardashian then shifted attention to a newly discovered interstellar comet, asking about its details. Duffy reassured her and the public that there is no threat from the comet and explained it is the third interstellar comet observed in the solar system. NASA emphasized that conspiracy theories about the moon landing have been thoroughly debunked, pointing to evidence including lunar rocks and photographs. The agency confirmed humanity's historic moon landings and stressed the Artemis program will continue U.S. lunar exploration in the future. Selena Gomez said she wanted to share a little piece of happy from her wedding with her community. The singer and actress married music producer Benny Blanco in Santa Barbara, California, and asked guests to donate to her Rare Impact Fund instead of giving traditional wedding gifts. Gomez explained that her fans and supporters had changed her life and this was her way of giving back. The Rare Impact Fund, created before her Rare beauty brand, has already raised over $20 million to support mental health programs for young people. She said the project makes her the most proud of anything she has ever done. During the Rare Impact Fund benefit in Los Angeles, Gomez reflected on her wedding and thanked sponsors who helped with the event. She promised that she will continue working to expand mental health access worldwide, hoping to inspire others to spread kindness and joy. Now it's time for global updates. Chinese President Xi Jinping invited Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney to visit China during their first formal meeting in 8 years at the APEC summit. She said China wants to restore relations with Canada and work on positive development. Carney welcomed the invitation and emphasized dialogue to solve trade and diplomatic issues. Relations between the two nations worsened after Canada detained a Chinese telecom executive in 2018 and China retaliated by arresting 2 Canadians. Recent tariffs on steel and canola also strained ties, though both countries face Trump's global trade measures. Later, she met Japan's new Prime Minister Sanae Takaichi in her first official meeting. She said China is ready for stable and constructive ties, while Takaichi raised concerns about China's military activities and the safety of Japanese citizens in China. She also highlighted Japan's defense plans and interest in stable rare earth supplies. Both leaders agreed that maintaining regional stability and cooperation would be a shared priority for the future. Hurricane Melissa has killed at least 45 people in the Caribbean, mostly in Haiti and Jamaica, as communities begin recovery. Jamaica reported 19 deaths, Haiti at least 25, and 1 person died in the Dominican Republic. The storm also caused major damage in Cuba, though no deaths were reported there. Residents in Jamaica and Haiti faced destroyed homes, flooded streets, and blocked roads. Thousands were forced into shelters, with many lacking electricity, water, and phone service. Emergency crews, including U.S. search and rescue teams, delivered food, water, and medicine, while helicopters reached isolated communities. In Cuba, authorities evacuated more than 735,000 people, and the military helped rescue those at risk. Homes, churches, and crops were severely damaged. Officials warned the death toll could rise in Haiti as flooding left dozens missing. Relief operations continue across affected areas, with international assistance being coordinated to restore essential services and help displaced families. Recovery and rebuilding are expected to take weeks. We will be back after a short break. Till then, stay with us. This world continuously revolving around various events. Every minute, every second, something is happening somewhere around the globe, and you want to get connected to that event or to that specific moment. Here we come, Millennium News Hour, to get you connected with top USA and international trending news, which includes local news, political news, world news, business news, health and science-related news, entertainment news, sports news, and so on. Millennium News 24 is transmitted and available to be watched free for OLED TVs such as Sony, Samsung, LG, Roku TV, Amazon TV and Apple TV, and also in all European countries and Australia available with Sky Network, Worldwide Jago TV, Radiant IPTV, Worldwide Jago BD Network and Horizon Satellite globally. Stay connected with Millennium News Hour to get the world news on your fist. Welcome back to Millennium News Hour. You are watching latest global updates. Pakistan and Afghanistan agreed to maintain a ceasefire following peace talks in Istanbul, Turkey, after earlier border clashes left dozens dead. The two sides, with mediators from Turkey and Qatar, will meet again on November 6 to finalize how the ceasefire will be implemented. A monitoring and verification system will be established to ensure peace and penalize any violations. The ceasefire has mostly held since the talks through major border crossings remain closed, leaving trucks and refugees stranded. Pakistan emphasized that Afghanistan must take a verifiable action against militant groups, while Afghanistan pledged to resolve disputes through diplomacy and maintain respectful relations. Tensions had escalated earlier this month after attacks in Kabul and cross-border retaliation, with both sides reporting soldier casualties. Pakistan's army highlighted its efforts for peace but warned against cross-border terrorism. Recent military operations in Balochistan reportedly killed 18 militants, while 4 Pakistani Taliban were killed attempting to enter Bajaur from Afghanistan. The upcoming higher-level talks aim to solidify lasting peace between the neighbors. Nearly 700 people were reported dead after violent election protests erupted across Tanzania, according to the main opposition party, Chadema. Demonstrations began after several opposition leaders were barred from running in the presidential election, sparking nationwide outrage. Chadema spokesperson John Kituka said hundreds were killed in major cities including Dar es Salaam and Mwanza. He accused the government of using deadly force during a night curfew. Amnesty International confirmed at least 100 deaths, while other sources suggested the number could be even higher. The protests grew after President Samia Suluhu Hassan's main rivals were arrested or disqualified, leaving voters with limited choices. Security forces reportedly used live bullets and tear gas to disperse crowds, while the internet was blocked nationwide. Human rights groups and the United Nations expressed alarm over the violence. Opposition leaders demanded an immediate end to police brutality and called for a transitional government to ensure free and fair elections in the future. Let's have a look on today's sports stories. Bangladesh ended their home T20 international series against the West Indies with another defeat, losing the final match in Chattogram by 5 wickets. Despite a brilliant 89-run knock from Tanzid Hassan Tamim, the hosts managed only 151 runs, which the visitors chased down comfortably with 19 balls remaining. Bangladesh's poor fielding cost them again, as at least 3 crucial catches were dropped. Amir Jango, who scored 34, survived an early chance when Tawhid Hridoy missed an easy catch. Leg spinner Rishad Hossain later dismissed him, but the damage was done. Roston Chase and Akeem August powered West Indies to victory with rapid 50s, turning the match in their favor by smashing 21 runs in a single over from Rishad. Substitute fielder Tanzim Hassan also dropped August's catch in that over. Chase scored 50 of 29 balls and August hit 50 of 25 as West Indies completed the chase to sweep the series 3-0, leaving Bangladesh winless at home. The Bangladesh women's cricket team is set to travel to India in mid-December for a 6-match tour, including 3 one-day internationals and 3 T20 internationals. The tour will mark the start of the new ICC Women's ODI Championship cycle. Officials confirmed that the schedule is still being finalized, with matches likely to take place in Kolkata and Cuttack. The team is expected to leave Bangladesh around December 14 or 15. Cricket boards from both countries have been discussing the fixtures and preparation plans. After returning from the Women's World Cup on October 28, where Bangladesh won 1 out of 7 matches, the players are currently taking a short break. Some key players, including captain Nigar Sultana, left-arm spinner Nahida Akhtar and pacer Marufa Akhtar were rested during the National League to manage workload and recover from the recent tournament. The team will resume training soon to prepare for the series under Nigar Sultana's leadership, aiming to perform strongly against India in December. We will be back after a short break. Till then, stay with us. This world continuously revolving around various events. Every minute, every second, something is happening somewhere around the globe, and you want to get connected to that event or to that specific moment. Here we come, Millennium News Hour, to get you connected with top USA and international trending news, which includes local news, political news, world news, business news, health and science-related news, entertainment news, sports news, and so on. Millennium News 24 is transmitted and available to be watched free for OLED TVs such as Sony, Samsung, LG, Roku TV, Amazon TV, and Apple TV, and also in all European countries and Australia available with Sky Network, Worldwide Jago TV, Radiant IPTV, Worldwide Jago BD Network, and Horizon Satellite globally. Stay connected with Millennium News Hour to get the world news on your feast. Welcome back to Millennium News Hour. Now it's time for business news. Today's New York stock close price is 21,451.00. The NYSE Composite is decreased by 74.93 points or 0.35%. Today's New York stock close price is 21,451.00. The NYSE Composite is decreased by 74.93 points or 0.35%. Tokyo stock close price is 52,411.34. The Nikkei 225 index is increased by 1,085.73 points or 2.12%. Tokyo stock close price is 52,411.34. The Nikkei 225 index is increased by 1,085.73 points or 2.12%. Shanghai stock close price is 3,954.79. The Shanghai index is decreased by 32.11 points or 0.81%. Shanghai stock close price is 3,954.79. The Shanghai index is decreased by 32.11 points or 0.81%. Hong Kong stock close price is 25,906.65. The Hang Seng index is decreased by 376.04 points or 1.43%. Hong Kong stock close price is 25,906.65. The Hang Seng index is decreased by 376.04 points or 1.43%. Bombay stock close price is 83,938.71. The Sensex index is decreased by 465.75 points or 0.55%. Bombay stock close price is 83,938.71. The Sensex index is decreased by 465.75 points or 0.55%. Let's have a look on today's weather forecast. Before finishing today's news, let's hear out the headlines again. President Trump limits U.S. refugees to 7,500, prioritizes white South Africans. New York mayoral candidate Zohran Mamdani says Trump can't intimidate New York. We will fight back. Governor Hochul approves 378 new subway cars to modernize NYC transit. Record rain floods New York, 2 dead, subways underwater. NASA denies Kardashian's moon landing doubts, highlights Artemis mission. Selena Gomez shares joy from her wedding by giving back to her community. Chinese President Xi Jinping invites Canada PM to China, meets Japan's new premier amid trade tensions. Hurricane Melissa kills over 45 in Caribbean, Haiti and Jamaica hardest hit. Pakistan and Afghanistan agree to maintain ceasefire after Istanbul talks. Over 700 killed in Tanzania election protests, opposition demands justice. Bangladesh cricket team suffer home whitewash after West Indies seal 3-0 T20 international victory. And Bangladesh women's cricket team to tour India for 2 series in December. That's all for today. Keep watching Millennium News Hour for latest news update. To stay updated, like our Facebook page, subscribe our YouTube channel and visit our websites. Our website addresses are www.millenniumnews24.com and www.millenniumtv24.com. Millennium News 24 is transmitted and available to be watched free for all smart TVs and Roku TV, Amazon TV, Apple TV, and also in all European countries and Australia, available with the Sky Network, Worldwide Jago TV, Radiant IPTV, Worldwide Jago BD Network, and Horizon Satellite globally. Stay connected with us for all the latest news worldwide. Thank you.